Show me, what are you doing?
Okay, so we're going to start our evening by taking a look back at the special day that actually brought us here to tonight and to commemorate this evening and why we're here to celebrate these ladies. Okay.
Bop.
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 Bop. She just starts.
Bop. 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 Bop.
Bop.
Bop.
Bop.
You should just start singing the national anthem.
Bop.
That was not loud.
Bop. Bop.
Go ahead.
Bop.
Yeah, that was not loud.
Yes, it was.
I screamed. Yes, ma'am. It's an ID10T here. I know what that is.
Yeah, whatever he just said.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Anybody recognize this game?
Yeah.
No.
I think I played in it.
Oh.
Bop. There you go. Okay, we can start now.
Originally, I was just going to play some highlights from this game, but I didn't think that'd be too interesting. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to play some highlights, and then I'm going to ask you some questions.
Yes!
Not like
Okay.
a quiz, just like what you were
I literally watched this over and over.
Oh, is this like family?
I'm ready.
Because that's Kaylin all the
So here we go.
questions.
So who's
Sugar
over here?
face.
Lily.
Lily.
Oh.
Yep.
So Lily, what were you thinking right before you were about to serve the first point for the state championship?
My hands are really sweaty. I was trying to wipe them off. I was just saying get it in.
Okay. Was anybody nervous?
No.
No, it was like work.
Yeah.
Light work, no reaction.
Light work, no reaction.
This is gonna be hard going down.
Coach, can you use my excuse?
A little bit.
Oh, God, he's not going to get back
You hear those
up.
pops?
You're not going to get back up.
It's gonna be a group effort. Try to get you back up.
Group effort.
Great video.
I said, you got it.
We don't need the microphone. It's so quiet.
No, the microphone makes it better.
Okay, I didn't want to think.
Ask another question.
I want to know who Lexi's blocking. Who you blocking?
You should just have us pass the microphone like that one.
I have not done that.
Can we sing the national anthem? This is awful. This is awful. We can't hit that high note, as y'all know. It's getting worse. Yeah, we're getting a little bored here.
Sorry about that.
Might have to wait.
Oh, I know Casey gets a kill here.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's the first point.
Yeah, that made me really angry.
Oh, yes, I can see this. Oh, my God.
Thank you.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
so
yes.
sorry.
gosh.
I was just trying to get over.
My bad, my bad.
Allison Brown.
Who got that on video?
I didn't tell you how to put that out.
Oh, that's that girl. Oh.
Y'all got the low lights in here too?
It's all part of it.
Oh, great heavens. The Lily signature move. Bang.
Her signature. Dab on the haters.
Bye.
Tap on the
I'm glad we're the commentary.
So let's hear from Coach Crumpton. What were you thinking halfway through the first set?
Ooh.
Okay, here.
Plot twist.
Halfway through the first set,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I actually do remember my thoughts. I was thinking we had to keep pushing. Like, I didn't care if we had a 20-point lead, like, we had to keep pushing. And I was a little bit nervous because we were like point for point.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
Oh. That was me, Lily.
Are you serious?
Yep. Oh, it was me.
It looked like you.
Oh, no, it was me. Yeah, it was me.
I can hear you. Man.
That wasn't a double. That
I
was,
got so angry. That was not a double.
to this day, it's not a double.
Hold my pancake.
It was never a double. Ever.
You're gonna have to put it up your mouth.
Light work, no reaction. I love how black the Kimber makes me feel. Bye.
No.
Pancake. I remember when he did that.
That was a pancake.
Lily, did you get that up?
Hold on, don't answer that. He wants to know, did you get that up?
100%. 100%. I don't know
It was way up.
if that one call was worse or the Daniel Line judge was
It was
worse, to be
100%.
honest.
Macon Floyd, definitely gotta be. Look at me, I'm like, are we dead serious?
Even people.
Highly pissed, mind you.
That's better. That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
Excuse me.
Bring it up.
I can't do it because I missed this. That was the second one.
Oh,
Oh my god,
God.
this is a good play.
Yes.
Queen Allison.
Somebody was behind me if you look
Allison, what were you thinking there?
I was hoping somebody was behind me.
Did you grab the mic?
Check.
I got your back.
Slight little stutter there. Sorry, Lola. I was really bad. I've seen worse.
Oh, look at all of us.
We're
Free ball
master
kill.
Playing that,
to play
you
yeah,
saw it?
I
It was
won
open?
it. What?
The free ball kill you saw that was open?
Yeah.
I meant to do that.
Volleyball is a game of master gaslighting.
I don't know how they
Sorry,
called that ball out. I
Oh.
switched that ball so bad.
Master gaslighting.
I forget mine.
I don't know how to guess that. That was such a touch. It literally went.
Why can't we just enjoy our show?
Skip a little bit ahead, there's not as many highlights in the second set.
The second set.
Yeah, let's ask her.
Remember when we lost?
Can we ask Coach Crumpton her thoughts during the second set?
What were you thinking after the second set?
Inquiring minds want to know what your thoughts were during the second set.
During the second set,
When we got swept, yeah.
When we got whatever she said.
yes, well, okay, so my thoughts were, if you notice, I went and sat at the back of the bench, which I don't normally do.
We noticed.
Very bad.
I did that though because as a coach, if I'm standing, I'm coaching, but I'm not seeing everything on the other side as much as I like to. So that's why I went to sit down so that I could see the other side of the court because I needed to take a moment. Because I literally said to myself, we're not losing the state championship because we're not moving on defense or we're not correcting what we need to correct on our side. So I went and sat down and took a moment to watch. That's what I was doing. That's what I'm thinking. And we better get our crowd together.
We did though. We did. In the last second.
So I want to know why it took us so long to switch to the rotational defense.
That's a very good question as well.
Yes, it is.
I would like to know that myself.
We were just getting their hopes up, right? In that third set.
Yes. We were baiting them. That's what good coaches do.
And it worked to a T, maybe.
Yeah. You see what's in them, baby?
So we're skipping ahead a little bit.
They were losing me bad. Those people.
We skipped the second set because we said they weren't as many highlights in the second set.
I think I missed this serve. Can we skip this?
Hold on, pause that time to go back. Go back to it. I want to know what spot Coach Crumpton called in that serve.
Not the one I served to.
Okay, just check it.
She said over and in.
Over and in.
Yes, that was so good.
Allison, same question.
5.
Oh,
I know she didn't tell me to start doing the libero. That's one thing I told her that she did.
not again.
Yeah, this is when I was getting pissed. I was so fed up.
Davis.
Tommy, pause it for a second. So the score right now is 21-16. May River. I'd like to know what you were thinking at this particular moment.
Tricky Ricky.
I knew these girls won the state championship game when they beat Daniel at Daniel. I was not worried about this.
Yeah.
These
what I'm talking
girls
about.
had been through adversity. They had been through injuries. They had been through other players leaving. They came together. I told Melly that. I told a friend of mine that after the Daniel game. I was surprised at the way they fought back. But that set defined their entire season right there. They get down, they get down, they get down. And then they finally come together and they played well. There was a group of officials sitting behind me that could not believe that they came back that far down. So that's just so I already knew that they were going to win because it didn't matter what anybody else did. It matters what they did. If they played their game, they would win anything. They took Daniel's soul when they beat them in Daniel.
Bang!
They went to Camden and they shut them down, and that's all I needed.
You hate to see it nowadays.
All it would matter was just we just need to get the trophy and come home with it.
Period.
Period that. Period that.
Sorry. I know you're nice and comfortable. Let's go to another perspective.
Come on, Coach Ken. Those are my
I
grandparents.
know. The calm one, Mr. Xander Clarkson.
Oh, gosh.
What were you thinking during that moment?
I can't repeat anything.
I knew that was coming.
Sure you can.
I got a special request. Coach Crumpton wants to know what her father was thinking.
She don't remember that either.
I was thinking it's over.
I'm sorry, I don't think I heard that.
I said, they done a good job.
What do you think what Travis was thinking?
Now it's time to pray. I know I was praying. I know that.
Coach Ken. Ask Travis.
Where's Travis? PG-13, Travis? What were you thinking?
I was thinking we were done. They were playing flat. They were playing really flat. We couldn't get it together. We were out of assignment a couple times, and it just wasn't in sync. But I think from the timeout, got everybody in sync, and they just got hot and didn't get hot.
Anybody got an idea what the coach said during that timeout? Anybody? Anybody got anything?
Are you saying what y'all said to us?
Yeah. There was time. I didn't know if anybody had any idea what we might have said.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, what's that? Let's see what she remembers.
As far as my coach character status.
Okay.
You were saying how we've come too far to just quit now. And Coach Compton was saying how it'd be embarrassing that we made it this far and then like we gave up like this.
I don't remember that.
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
I think you did.
Yes, you did.
I think you did.
You said we made it too far to end like this. Not embarrassing. You just said it was like we made it too far. Okay, you don't have to be sour. It's okay. We got you a state championship.
You know what? I'm done. Take the mic away.
Let her hear version.
Thank
Her version.
you.
Anyway, but we kind of felt bad whenever Coach Ken was really upset, so we kind of locked in.
Because Coach Ken doesn't get upset with us.
Yeah, he doesn't get upset with us.
Yeah.
He just tells us that's okay and to move on. But he was really upset.
He was really
He was
upset.
really upset.
Yeah.
I was a little upset.
He was
didn't
upset.
necessarily-
I was upset because I knew what they were capable of and they weren't putting it on the court. And I reminded them, because a lot of these girls, my first year here, we were in a similar situation where I told them that they had to believe in each other and themselves, working their execution, come too far just to get the undefeated season away. And that was kind of the message there. And,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
I think your speech was along there.
What?
I think your speech was along them lines from
Yeah.
the first year you were here. And
Yeah.
that, I remember that.
so I knew that they would go out like that, so.
Yeah.
The faith. So, anyway,
Next.
Don't focus.
No. Oh. I was saying, why are they low-key dissing?
So I was curious, so we're down 20-24 right here, so when you guys huddled in the middle of the court, what were y'all saying to each other?
Gotta lock in.
Yeah, we
I
were
have no
saying how like
idea.
we need to get it together.
I know at some point we were like going into the huddle and people were starting to walk away and I pulled them back and I was like trying to tell them how serious this is and how we need to change our mindsets and like really lock it in and come back from this because the game wasn't over yet and we still had time to come back.
Remember that. That was a good one.
She did indeed say that.
But then she probably would have hard to work with.
Chloe, you're not about to serve right here.
okay, Chloe.
Ain't
here's
nobody
your shot.
believed in Chloe.
Say your thoughts.
She went back there.
We're
and said,
down 21 or 20 and 24.
I was just hoping to get it in. I was just telling myself just get it in. And I was glad that whenever I hit it out at that time. God.
We are
Other
taking.
times.
Yeah, thank God.
I miss every other short minute.
You did very good. That was a lot of, that's a very stressful moment. So you did very good job.
Oh goodness, Lauren. Yeah.
Tough ball. How much you can do that?
Back to Green.
There's so much food.
I think Chloe should feel like they got a job.
No.
That's all right, Chloe.
I was going to ask Coach Crypto what she was thinking at this point.
PG-13.
Oh, I was jacked because we had all the momentum going. So I was
That's fair.
just I was like, well, I may have said, please Lord, let us sign out right here. I
I don't think we did. I was thinking her. I know, I was thinking.
But I have full confidence, and I will tell you what we said, in that the timeout y'all talked about is the one we took right before this happened, and we come out and rolled at the end. I told the girls that, yes, we've come this far, but you're at a state championship. Like, nobody's gonna give it to you. Like, they're gonna fight, we have to fight, so we have to fight back. And we're not gonna win a state championship by tipping the ball. I said, you're gonna go out there and swing. That's what I told the girls to do.
That tip just got us the point.
That was my attempt. That was a tell.
They're gonna check backside, Harden pops it up, but then it's almost to the wow.
Rick goes to get it over the nice defense by the late Shuck Chapman back again.
Whatever.
Chapman also on the serve now. They go to Fever off the block.
Coach wants to know how that felt.
Pretty good. It was all Lily, it wasn't me.
It was just dying.
No, we blocked it.
No, we're talking about the block.
The block was always.
Just making sure you're paying attention.
So next is set points. I wanted to ask Lily what she saw with set point. And did you miss-hit this ball, or?
He definitely did.
Kids right there. Chapman sits over, light touch, just enough to get it over the net. Play with the dunk in, soft touch. Nice defense right there.
Oh yeah. Okay, this was the one time I didn't actually look. I just got lucky. But I mean, we got the point, so it doesn't matter.
She got lucky. This was the one time.
You don't have eyes in the back of your head.
That's greasy.
Please let. Oh my gosh. Women love to fall.
How is she diving for that? It's literally a deep roll. You're diving.
Between 5 and 6.
I thought you were saying something.
Oh, the whole time she told me to serve between 5 and 6.
It was working.
No, it wasn't.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, out of timeout, break 10 for the lady. Blue flame of Pickens Gillespie on the serve there. You're gonna dunk it and her shot off the block. Up, Taylor Chap from 20, still up 25.
It was blazing.
And there we go, a little bit of misdirection. Chapman, nice block by Bruno right there. They going right back.
Oh, gosh.
I was like,
She rolled like it. It was scary. Come up.
oh yes.
So that was an awesome hit, but really my question is, how much does it hurt when Kayla goes by and slaps her hands so hard?
Oh, it hurts.
Oh, let me do this. Okay, in the Daniel game, it was like the second to last kill that I set to her. I thought she made my hands bleed, and like you can see in the film me checking to see if my hands are bleeding because it hurts so bad. But I'm happy because we won.
We love you though.
Okay, but they all put their hands out for me to come slap them, so it's kind of their fault too. It's not just me. It's not like I'm begging for a high five. I turn around and they're all like, so
I don't think they want you to take their hands off.
I barely touch them.
It's not her fault. She's excited.
Whatever.
No.
Chapman
And you're like this.
It's because I'm like,
Saves that one, had to start out of bounds. That one, Pickens takes care of the dig in the middle.
So that put us up 18-10, right? 18-10. So what are you guys saying in the huddle? We're so close to a state championship. We're up by a lot.
Oh,
What do y'all say?
I remember this one.
I remember Lexi coming in, and every single time out, she was like, or like huddle, she was like, we just need to play relax, like we need to be calm. And that really helped because I feel like everyone was like very anxious. So that definitely helped.
I just didn't want us to think about winning, because once you think about winning, you're gonna lose.
Okay, period.
You gotta get confident.
Casey, what were you thinking?
I was just excited because we were so close, but
Yes,
we couldn't freak out, because then we would have freaked out and lost.
Period.
She was praying on the side of the bench.
Y'all praying together? Good job. Good work.
that's a great job.
Everyone save it, don't get hits it back over.
oh, this is
Dig,
it.
and in the middle, David.
Oh.
So look.
They're like knee
Decide
pads
who's set.
and arm pads.
Because I've passed you so tight.
How did that start?
That's a point, Vivian. Free ball.
I was about to do, I think I was about to set Casey, and then I got scared, and I just like gave it to Kentley because I was nervous. I was like, here you go. She didn't want the pressure on her.
This game of hot potato.
That's okay.
How'd you feel, Kim? Were you coming in like, I want it, or were you like, oh Lord,
Yeah.
please don't?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
I just hit it the same I had been hitting it because it worked.
Yeah.
It's so strong. She just hits right through the wall.
Yeah. That's all worked out for.
Yeah.
Okay, period.
The last one I got is just, what does it feel like?
Charlie's hungry.
My last question is, what did it feel like for the whole team to rush on the court and do that pile right there, knowing you won a state championship?
Look at you in the corner. That's the question.
What did it feel like?
What did you say, Bliss?
It said it was like a dream.
We're laughing when she gets the mic from the
It felt like it was in slow motion. Like when I go back and watch this, it feels like we were on the ground way longer than what we were.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
looking at each other, it literally felt like slow motion, and like surreal.
Yeah. I agree.
Oh, I'm good.
I remember a lot of us saying, we did it. That's all I remember. We did it.
But crying. I remember crying the whole time.
Yeah, me too.
I remember us having to force you in the huddle.
I know. I remember like.
I know, we were like, come here. You gotta enforce me. I just got up and hugged you guys.
Yeah, no, I remember Ashley getting up and dragging you by your arm.
That's
I just remember
No, she walked to us.
one moment I was standing, and the next I was on the ground and she tackled me.
Who's she?
That's me! That was the
Run it
best
back.
tackle ever. It was a moment. It called for it.
Coach Kim, what were you thinking whenever we were on stage?
Look at
I was about to cry like a little girl.
You were already crying.
Oh, about the middle of crying.
You were crying the last. You were crying the last whole set.
I remember you over your work.
There was a lot of emotions going on that particular day, the day before. And
It's
just
okay.
all that before going in that moment. I can remember I was good through most of the day until the national anthem hit and the flag drop. Kind of hit me. That was in the service. Last picture I saw, the flag was over his coffin when they were carrying him out of the house. So that just hit me at that particular moment. So I had to gather myself at that particular moment. And then when we were down in that third set, I just kept saying, cut me out, cut this out. So that was hard, but all worth it.
Love you so
Proud of you.
give us her bling.
Okay.
Let's make this
So,
quick.
here we are tonight to reward our ladies and coaches for their state championship. Okay. I'll have to say, I love watching the actual state championship match from the Beaufort's own YouTube channel. If you go on YouTube, somebody actually told me that if I gave a test to my kids that I have in my class, that they would ace that test on the state championship, because I have watched it that many times in my classroom, and I'm like, they're absolutely correct. They would 100% make 100 on that test if I were to give them one, because it's always going in my classroom. So what we're going to do next, we're going to, so that the parents know in case you want to do pictures, I'll kind of give you an idea of what we're going to do. So we are going to call the players up one by one, okay? They will come up to the stage, and then once everyone is up here, we will remove the tablecloths, or the cloths, excuse me, and then the players will see the rings for the first time, hopefully at the same time, okay? Parents, I have something hidden back here that we will bring out, and we will also unveil after the girls see the rings, so that you can see them, because we know that you are curious as well, and you cannot see them because they're up here standing, and you can't see that far. So we do have some we'll bring out to show you guys as well when they see their rings. Okay. So excuse me. I love this season, like watching the state championship, because I feel like the girls played as one unit. They brought it all together. Like we always say, all the work that they've done all season, we finally seen it pay off in the state championship. But it was truly like, and I guess that's why I enjoyed watching it. It's just fun to watch them, especially that third set, like fight back. Like that is what our whole season, it sums up the whole season. I think somebody else said that earlier. It sums up what they've been through, fighting back. And so that's probably the one I've watched the most. And I may get emotional every time I watch it, but it's happy because like, I know it's about to happen, and the announcer's like, game point, game point. I'm like, oh no, it's not. We still got 7 more. But so I get excited watching that set. Okay, so we're gonna call you ladies forward one by one. We're also gonna give you your letter and pen if it's your first year playing on the varsity at Pickens, okay? If it's your second year or third, you will get a bar, okay? So tonight we are presenting those. For those that don't know, this is their letter that they get, and it says volleyball on the pin for the Letterman's jacket. And then those that already received the letter last year will get a bar for playing this season as well, okay? And this is just to honor, like it's something special that no one else gets in school unless you are on the varsity, a varsity sport, okay? So it's to honor you, to say thank you for your dedication, for your hard work, and for representing us, okay? So we are gonna call you in a specific order. Once you get your letter and pen or your bar, if you will actually, do I have your chair on the weekend? Hold on. Did I put a chair down there for you or not? No? You're just standing? Hold on, I don't want to mess this up. This is important. Okay, so the first person that we call up, if you will walk all the way down to the first chair, okay? So the next person that comes up, you will go all the way down to the next available chair. So you're gonna go that way, okay? So the last person we call up will be in this seat right here, okay? And you can remain standing, okay, when we call you. So if you want to like pull your chair out, so you can go in front of it, that will be okay. All right? Okay. So, and when you get up here, there's no peeking.
Fine.
Oh, fine.
That's the clause. Charlie, did you hear that? Kentley? There's no peeking.
Oh, that little freshman.
Okay, so and when you come up here, if you will come up and we will present you with your letter or your bar, okay? Marissa Tate. Lainey Sitterman. She is earning her letter and her pen.
phones.
And Chloe, I will have to say, I didn't mention this at the banquet, and afterwards I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it at the ring ceremony. So face everybody for just a minute. Alright, so Chloe, I mean, I know that this was a huge team effort in our state championship. I'm well aware of that, okay? Chloe had like probably one of the most nervous parts going back serving at 24-20 in the third set, knowing that if you miss one serve, it's all over. No pressure. But she did great. Like, she waited till she tied it up to miss it. So that was great. Ashlyn Knight. So this is Ashlyn's first year with us. And she's getting a letter. I'm just kidding. Ashlyn's getting her bar. She's getting herself fixed. Gosh, you have so much.
Oh.
Allison Hendricks. Allison is getting her bar. I like Allison's necklace for this evening too. I love it.
Oh my God.
Casey Gillespie. Casey is getting a bar. She also has a beautiful necklace on too. Kentley Davis. Kentley is getting a letter and her pen. Listen, who are you sporting tonight? I'm so curious. My mama's. Okay. It's here. It's not a fraternity. It's not a fraternity. It was my fraternity dress. Oh, no. No, she said it is. It is. I just didn't say that.
Kentley again?
Yeah. I almost put that in the band for Kentley, but go ahead and pick another one of your mom's dresses.
I got it now.
Lily Clarkson.
Hold on. Play that one back.
Lily is earning a bar tonight.
Yeah. The little clacks are killing me. Clack. Sound like Squidward.
Beautiful necklace. Kaylin Chapman.
Oh, you're right.
Kaylin's wearing a beautiful necklace as well. Kaylin is earning her letter and pen. Lexi Catlin. Lexi is earning her bar tonight. Krista Benefield. Krista's gonna run. She's been waiting on these rings. Like, I will tell you, literally,
I've been to her classroom every single day since last Monday.
she has. Like, before the rings even came in, she would come and knock on my window. She said, are they here? I'm like, not today. She's like, oh, God. And then the next day, are they here? I'm like, not today, Krista. They're in Texas. So literally every day. And then today she come running down the hallway this morning. She's like, today's the day of my birthday. I said, yes, it is. Krista is earning her letter and her pen. We will count to 3, and we will remove the cloth so that they can see the rings. Okay. Hold on one second.
You gotta take, Ken, you gotta take that thing.
Yes, the one that's directly in front of you is
I'm gonna stand up. My y'all's way. Kill the thing. Just pull the cord out. What's the verdict? What's the verdict?
2 thumbs up. Golden buzzer. Golden buzzer.
Alright, so this is for the parents, so they can see what you are seeing up close.
Yes, we are.
Alright, so we want to take the time to explain the rings to you guys all, because everything on the ring is symbolic of our season, okay? And I know the girls have already heard some of them talk about what's on there. But so we're going to explain a little bit of you guys, of it to you guys. And you should be able to see it up here on this poster that we have. That Herb Jones, it is complimentary of them. They actually made this for us so that we could have it. The girls, at the end, you guys are going to sign this for us so that we can hang it up in the volleyball office. Okay? I know y'all can't see it right this second, but it's pretty cool. So, first on one side of it, it has the state of South Carolina. And on the inside of the state is 4A. 4A is written. Around the 4A are 3 red gems. Those gems represent how many 4A state titles that Pickens High School has won in the history of Pickens. So, you guys are part of that history of the program. So that's why we have the 3 red gems inside the state of South Carolina. They are red to represent the coaches' red polos that we had to wear during the playoffs. Red was our color, hence why I wore them tonight. Okay, so we did do the red gems to represent our red that kind of symbolized our run and our sweep through the playoffs to the state championship match. On the other side of the ring are the players' names, and then it has volleyball below their names with their number inside volleyball. Written around the ball is the quote that we had for the last part of our season and all throughout the playoffs. We would say at the beginning of every practice, you've got to give it all to get it all. And we really made that our focus of like giving everything you got. Like even through the practice, we would say at times, are you giving us everything you got? And so that was our quote through the last part of the season all the way into the playoffs. So on the ring, it actually says, gave it all, got it all. So we put that on there so that every time you look at your ring, you will think that anything is possible. You've got to give it everything Across the front and back of the ring are words that represent our team this season. Now, I'm talking about, you can see here, like this. So here we have words that are across the front. Like this, okay? So, the first one that we have is proven. We put proven on one side because everyone doubted us this season, and well, I think that we proved ourselves. So we have proven written on one side of the ring. On the other side is one team. One team is what we say every time we come out of the huddle. Like anytime we have a huddle, we break it down with one team. At practice, we break it down with one team when we're doing something. But at the end of every match, before we dismiss, we also break it down saying one team. After we pray, before we take court, we always break it down with one team. So that has been one of our mottos, actually since I've been coaching at Pickens Middle School and High School. So it carried through with this team. And for me, I think this team right here kind of shows you what one team can do because they truly work together to get to where they are today. So we put that on the ring as well. Inside the ring, and this is the one that Lexi noticed, you're going to see two more symbols. On the inside of the band are the scores from the state championship matches. And Lexi said you could have left off the second one.
That was me.
Oh, you said that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And Lily said, no, you can't, because like that's what I guess got you where we are, and it's what you guys fought through. So it does have all four of the scores from the state championship match. And I don't think we had to put the third one because I don't think you'll ever forget 28-26. But it's on there. And the last part, inside you will find the engraving of all heart. This team truly played with all that they had together and with all of their heart. And in front of the table on the floor, when we moved it down there, it was up on the table. It is crazy that the guy that wrote our article in the paper, who, by the way, I didn't know he was writing it, like he didn't speak to me, but he actually titled it All Heart, and I had no idea, so I think that's kind of cool that he himself thought about that. Like, that's what he thought of when he thought of this team. He's like, because you guys just played with All Heart this season, and we full-heartedly agreed with that, so All Heart is on the inside of the ring too, like where your finger will be, okay, to represent all the heart that you guys put into the season. And then, of course, last but not least, on the very top is the blue flame because it is representing you guys play for Pickens Blue Flame. And of course, on the very top it says state champions because you are the 4A state champions for this year. So congratulations. So this night, like I've been waiting for this night to come. So I've been waiting for this night to come, but it's kind of bittersweet because I'm so excited to give out the rings. But at the same time, I know it's the last time I'm going to see, like, that we're all going to be together as that one team for this season. Because after this, like, we don't have anything else to give. Like, this is our last official reason to get together. Not that we can't get together on our own, but you guys understand what I'm trying to say. But I have truly can say that I've loved this season. Now, I may not have said that in the middle of the season. I would not have probably had those same thoughts. And I think the girls could say the same thing because it's not been an easy road for us. We've had lots of trials throughout the season. I think at some point all of us have cried. All of us have been frustrated. We've also laughed, okay? But we've had days where maybe we just didn't want to give it our all just because it was a long season and we had lots of trials, okay? This team and coaches were tested throughout the whole season. And it wasn't easy, but we do have a story to share, and I think it's an awesome one. Everything we've been through has kind of led us to where we are today. We had a lot of hurdles thrown our way, and I mean a lot, okay? with injuries, after injuries and big injuries that took out some of our starters. We had to adjust lineups. We had lots of different lineups. Players choosing to step away, okay? Not one player, not two players, but 3 players, leaving us with 12 players. And that's 12 players to like run a practice with, okay? And that means like practicing against each other with 6-on-6. Playing matches, we had those 12 players to step up and help play on those matches. And that's just something to me that drove the players, that kind of lit them a little bit. We had a lot of criticism thrown at us. We had a lot of doubt from a lot of people, and that kind of, we've told you guys that we talked about that as a team, getting together. And I think what that does is lots of fuel in you. Sometimes I think when people are talking about you like that, it drives you. It gives you a drive to want to like prove everybody wrong. It gives you a reason and a purpose to put in all that hard work that these players have done throughout the season. So, excuse me. So those adversaries, I think, drove us to put us where we were this season. So I'm super proud of the ladies and the girls. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for not giving up on each other, not giving up on your coaches, not giving up on this season. I can't see that. It's weird because I'm talking to the sun. So you are to be commended on your hard work. Hard work pays off, and you guys are proof of that. I hope that you love your ring as much as I do, and you will cherish it always. Okay? I hope it's big enough. I know some of y'all worried about that. I hope that when you see it, you'll always be reminded of this team, the season you had, each other, and what you went through to get where you are. So I just